Welcome everyone. This is GK Shankar Learning Institute Group 2 2A Test Batch Prelims 2024 Test number 15 General English. General English இதுவரைக்கும் 14 டெஸ்ட் எழுதியிருக்கோம். 14 டெஸ்ட் so far completed. ஸோ இந்த டெஸ்ட் எல்லாமே ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டண்டான டெஸ்ட்டாக அமைஞ்சிருக்கு. ஸோ சிலபஸ் கவர் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். அதில் ஒரு ஃபுல் டெஸ்ட் வந்து எழுதியிருக்கோம். அதுக்கப்புறம் நம்ம வந்து புக் பேஸ் பண்ணி போயிட்டுருக்கோம். புக் பேஸ் பண்ணி போனாலும் அதில் சிலபஸ் விட்டு வெளியில் போகாமல் பெரும்பான்மையாக நம்ம கவர் பண்ணிகிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸோ அந்த வரிசையில் நம்ம டெஸ்ட் நம்பர் 15 from the 9th book. So straight away question number 1, fill in the blank with the suitable option. I often try to emulate the mannerisms of favorite players Dash and West Indian legend Vivian Richard. The lines were taken from learning the game, which was belongs to Sachin Tendulkar, who inspired Sunil Gavaskar and Vivian Richard of West Indies. So Sunil Gavaskar from India and West Indian legend Vivian Richard were the most favorite players to Sachin during his early days. So question number 1, option A is the correct answer. Next question number 2, Ramkant Archrekar was the cricket coach. Ramkant Archrekar was a cricket coach in Sardashram Vidya Mandir School, Mumbai, where Sachin Tendulkar studied in that school. But previously he was studied in New English School, Mumbai, but then shifted for cricket reason to take coach from Ramkant Archrekar. So he shifted his school to Sardashram Vidya Mandir School, Mumbai. Question number 2, option A is the correct answer. Next question number 3. So question number 3, find out the synonym of the underlined word. So synonym of the underlined word. I had never batted in the nets before and felt somewhat overawed with so many people around. So overawed, so many people around, which means the synonym is impressed so much and they are silent and inhibited. So yes, option A is the correct answer for the question number 3. Find out the synonym of the underlined word. Impressed so much that they are silent or inhibited. Let's take up the question 4. Question number 4. Sachin Tendulkar received Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award in. So this kind of question we have asked so much. We previously asked in the format of match the following format. Sachin Tendulkar's awards. He received Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna, Arjuna Award, Padma Shri and Bharat Ratna so far. So we have already taken the question from the topic, but directly we have asked Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award for the Sachin Tendulkar was announced in option B. 1997 is the answer for the question number 4. So next question number 5. What or who acted as a safety valve for Sachin Tendulkar? So these lines are taken from learning from the game. Learning from the game, which belongs to Sachin Tendulkar. So playing it my way is the autobiography of Sachin Tendulkar. So these are all related ones. So the 5th question, yes, option D is the correct answer. Cricket is his passion. Cricket is the safety valve for Sachin Tendulkar. So other factors here may played the big role in his life, but the cricket is the predominant factor for Sachin Tendulkar's achievement. So he is highly professional cricket in international level. So next question number 6, match the following. Concentrate, inevitable, occasional, complete, insane. Insane means wise. So here I failed to mention this is antonym. So concentrate, distract, inevitable, continual, occasional, continual, inevitable, preventable, and complete, incomplete, insane, wise. So question number 6, option B is the correct answer. So next go for the question number 7. Find out the odd one out which related to homonyms. So these kind of questions very often appear in TNPSC examination. So question number 7, find out the odd one out. The lead is the odd one out because the cricket is a game as well as a insect. Bank is a institution as well as river bank. Will is a future tense as well as will for the property will. So we can relate it. But option D, lead, led, the different sound, it cannot be homonym. So find odd one out will be option D, 7th question. Next go for the question number 8. Find out the error. Preposition. So preposition, find out the error. So 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 2 only incorrect. So what is 2 only? She was born in 5th of July. For on the 5th of July is the correct. So 2 only incorrect. So find out the error. Next, question number 9, find out the error. Again preposition type of question. Now the question number 9. So 1 only incorrect. 1 only incorrect. Option B is the answer. We can go for the first option. The construction of the building has been going from January. It's not. Since is the correct term. We can't use the word from while. We must use since is the correct answer. So you might have studied in 9th book back questions, and as book back grammar portions. These elements are taken from the 9th book back elements are very key for our examination. We must read it. So next, take up the question number 10. Find out the error. Again preposition. So preposition. So here we will be visiting my grandparents during the summer vacation is correct. We will be visiting my grandparents in the summer vacation, also correct. So we can use both during or in, either during or in. So both statements are correct. Question number 3, the discussion on sports meet between our school and other schools are going for 2 days. So I'm sorry. So all 3 statements are correct. So none of the statement is incorrect. So option D is the answer. Next, take up the question number 11. Find out the correct sentence preposition. Now they have asked the correct sentence. Previously they have asked incorrect sentence. That should be noted. That must be understand. So look at the question number 11. Find out the correct sentence. The option number 1, we have living in Chennai for 8 years. Abdul has taken after his father. Vimal generally goes to his workplace on bus. The cricket ball was hidden among the leaves. Mani divided his toys among his brothers and sister. So the question number 11. 1, 2, 4, 5 are correct. 1, 2, 4, 5 are correct. So what must be incorrect is that should be 3. So let's take up 3. Vimal generally goes to workplace by bus. So we have used the term generally. So workplace by the bus is the correct option. So option 3 will be eliminated. So should be eliminated. So we can go for 1, 2, 4, 5 is the correct answer for the question number 11. Let's look up the question number 12. Find out the correct sentence preposition. Again, the 12th 1, 4, 5 is the correct one. 1, 4, 5 is the correct one. Now 2 and 3 are incorrect. So take up the option 2. When I moved back at the city, not in the city, back to the city. Yes, exactly. When I moved back to the city, things had changed considerably is the correct term. The burglar found the keys under the pot in the balcony. So we should not use at. So we have to use under. So the option 2 and 3 are eliminated. The answer is 1, 4, 5 are correct. For the question number 12, find out the correct sentence. Let's look up question number 13. Fill in the blank with suitable options. The kids laughed at the hilarious antic of clown. Fatima planned to stay at a hotel when she visited Mumbai. I have pressing matters to attend to in Kolkata. These are all the phrasal verb as well as consist of preposition. So laughed at, planned to, attend to, these are all the default one. We must understand If you look at the examples from the ninth book, you can understand these kind of special words. They have they have given collectively to the table. You must go and visit and learn such things. Next, take up the question number 14. So the answer will be, answer is the answer for the question number 13 is option A. Option A is the exactly correct one. Let's look up the question number 14. Identify the figures of speech from the following lines. Whose woods these are? I think I know. Whose woods are? Woods these are? I think I know. Stopping from the. Okay, so the answer, stopping by the woods on a snowy evening. These lines are taken from stopping by the woods on a snowy evening. So the answer here is alliteration is the correct answer. So why we can't take personification? Whose woods these are? I think I know. There is no way for the personification as well as allusion as well as metaphor. So alliteration here is whose woods is the alliterated word. 14th question, option D is the correct answer. Let's take up the question number 15. Identify the figures of speech from the following line. He will not see me stopping here. So same line taken from the same poem, stopping by the woods on a snowy evening, that consists the line, he will not see me stopping here. So figures of speech again option D is the answer, alliteration, C stopping. So reason for we are giving alliteration, we have given multiple questions related figures of speech. We never give alliteration kind of figures of speech. We have given a low number of alliteration options. So now after that, after finishing the syllabus based test, we have go for the simple figures of speech type. So question number 15, identify the figures of speech from the following. Option D is the correct answer. Next question number 16, identify the poem based on the following line. His house is in the village though. So this line taken from obviously option A, stopping by the woods on a snowy evening is the correct answer. Question number 17, identify the figures of speech from the following line. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. It's certainly imagery. Imagery is the figures of speech which explains or which give the value of the words to create the visual sense. Visual sense is the most important key for the figures of speech, imagery. So question number 17, option D is the answer. So they have created the visual impact, light, lovely, dark, deep. So we must go for option D, imagery. Next, take off the question number 18. Identify the figures of speech from the following lines. These woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promised to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, miles to go before I sleep. Option D, repetition is the correct answer. Miles to go before I sleep, miles to go before I sleep is the correct figures of speech for the question number 18. Option D is the answer. So okay, next go for the question number 19. The poet Robert Frost born in. Robert Frost, who was born in the year 1874. So we must read the birth and death year of every poet which was given in our TNPSC syllabus. We must read and we must use in the examination. So question number 19, the poet Robert Frost was born in option B, 1874. Next, take up the question number 20. Consider the following statements about Robert Frost. He was an American poet noted for his realistic description of rural life. It is exactly correct. Exactly correct. He spent 40 years as an unknown entity. So here this option give only 20 years. So 2 is incorrect. Next, go for the third option. He was a special guest at President John F. Kennedy's inauguration is the correct one. So 1 and 3 are the correct. 2 is incorrect. So we can go for the option C. 1 and 3 are correct. Next, go for the question number 21. The story I Can't Climb the Trees Anymore was written by. So Certainly, it was written by Robert Frost. Robert Frost is the great author from India, but he belongs to British origination. But he received Sahitya Academy Awards too. So, question number 21, the story I Can't Climb Trees Anymore was written by Robert Frost. Next, take up the question 22. What is the highest wartime gallantry award given to soldiers of Indian armed forces display utmost courage and complete selflessness when facing the enemy? That is the Paramveer Chakra. So Paramveer Chakra is the most privileged award to given to Indian soldiers who achieved in the war field. It is the highest wartime gallantry award given to Indian soldiers, soldiers of armed forces, for the display of utmost courage and complete selflessness when facing the enemy. Option A is the correct answer for the question number 22. Let's understand the question number 23. Find out the award-winning Indian author of British descent. Say they have mentioned the keyword here, British descent. So we can go for the option B, Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond is the only poet of India who belongs to British descent, other are foreigners. So option 23, question number 23, option B, Ruskin Bond is the answer. Next, go for the question number 24. Find out the author based on the following lines. Find out the author based on the lines. He is much renowned for his role in promoting children's literature in India. So the figure who promoted children's literature in India, that is none other than Ruskin Bond. Option B is the correct answer for the question number 24. Let's understand the question number 25. Find out the author based on the lines. Let's understand the question number 25. Find out the author based on the lines. The Indian Council for Children Education has recognized his role in growth of children's literature in India. Again, the repeat question. Ruskin Bond is the answer for the question number 25. We must understand Ruskin Bond. We must study Ruskin Bond wherever given in the book. So whenever you look the content of Ruskin Bond is very much important for the point of TNPSC examination general English. We must understand every nook and corner, because the syllabus does not represent the particular I can't climb the trees anymore. This lesson was not mentioned in the TNPSC syllabus, but we must study the lesson, or we must study the author information. So that consists lot of information regarding Ruskin Bond. Next, go for the question number 26. Ruskin Bond received Sahitya Academy for the work of Our Trees Still Grow in Thera. Our trees still grow in Thera. Thera means there are two. So we obviously know the blue umbrella made into Hindi film. We already learned that. So option A is the correct answer for the question number 26. Next, move on the question number 27. Ruskin Bond popular novel Blue Umbrella was made into a Hindi film and was awarded the National Award for the best children's film in 2007. Option B is the answer for the question number 27. Let's take up the question number 28. Find out the positive sentence from the following. So here is the degrees of comparison of three statements here. So we must find out the positive sentence. Question number 28. 1 and 4 are correct. 1 and 4 are correct. So here than is comparative sentence. The highest is the superlative sentence. No other girl in the class as tall as Ramya is a positive sentence. Positive, comparative, superlative. So third one is superlative, second one is comparative, and the first statement is positive. So the answer 1 and 4 are correct. Next, go for the question number 29. Find out the positive sentence from the following. Find out the positive sentence from the following. Question number 29. 1 and 2 are correct. Option D is the correct answer. It is tall building, correct. Mango is sweet to taste, correct. This building is taller than any other building. Than is comparative degree. Mango is sweeter than, again is the comparative degree. So the question is asked for to find out the positive sentence. 1 and 2 are correct. Option D for the question number 29. Let's move on the question number 30. Find out the poet based on the lines. He was a boldly imaginative ripple in both his thought and his art. Boldly imaginative, nothing but William Blake is the answer for the question number 30. Option C, William Blake. Find out the odd one out. Odd one out. The 31, the question is asked in the point of view of laugh. Laugh, smile can be classified into many words. The way of the laughing or smiling, guffaw, snicker, foul, giggle, these are all the types. So 31, foul is not a exact word. So odd one out. Foul is a bird here. Option C is eliminated. Howl is a way of smiling is the correct one, but the question 31 asked for odd one out. Option C, foul, is answer for the question number 31. Next, move on the question number 32. Identify the figures of speech from the following lines. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath. My wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not. My wrath did grow. So, what is the figures of speech here? So, figures of speech, two kind of figures of speech there, but I have given both answers. The answer will be anaphora. I was, I told, I was, I told. So anaphora is the correct answer. But I accidentally given the option A, personification. My wrath did grew. Did grew is personified here. So leave my mistake. Apart from the mistake, option 32, option D is the correct answer. 33. Identify the figures of speech from the following. And I watered it in fears, night and morning with my tears. I watered it in fears, night and morning with my tears. 33. What is the figures of speech here mentioned is nothing but antithesis. Night is opposite to the morning, so the answer must be antithesis. Option D is the correct answer. So next, let's take up the question number 34. The poem Lamp was written by. Generally, we use the term lamp and the tiger, but the lamp and tiger were separate works. So which was written by, again, William Blake. Option 34. Question number 34, option B, William Blake is the correct answer. Let's look up the question number 35. Find out the synonym of deceitful. So deceitful means cunning. Deceitful is an adjective. We can use for deceitful person, deceitful animal, so deceitful decision. So option C, cunning, is the correct answer for the question number 35. Let's take up the question number 36. Find out the class from the following. What is meant by class? A class consists certain impression of noun, verb, adjective, adverb. So this is the best route that I know. For the question number 36, noun class, because this is the best route. Best route is the noun here, so it takes option A, noun class, is the correct answer. Let's take up the question number 37. Find out the class from the following. The book that I left on the bus belongs to Anita. The book that I left on the bus. The entire class belongs to Anita. Emphasize the noun Anita. So it must be option C, adjective class. So these are all taken from the 9th book pack answers. You go and visit, so and understand what the exact condition is. Let's take up the question number 38. Find out the correctly matched pair here. Gerund infinitive participle format. So 38, yes, walking is a healthy habit. Walking here is a gerund. It's correct. I like to walk in early morning. To walk is infinitive. It's also correct. These are all my walking shoes. Walking shoes, present participle. Gerund also known as present participle here. Walking here, present participle also correct. The answer will be 1, 2 and 3 are correct. Option D. Option 38, question number 38, option D is the correct answer. Let's take up the question number 39. Find out the sentence which does not consist of infinitive. Does not consist of infinitive here. 39, they asked does not consist. We go and search. Option number 2, to live is an infinitive. To fly, again infinitive. To wait, also infinitive. She made me do my project. The fourth one is invisible infinitive here. The same example was given in the 9th book back grammar portion. You must go and visit. She made to my project is an invisible infinitive. So none is the answer for the question number 39. Let's take up the question number 40. Find out the correct sentence, gerund infinitive form. 40, question number 40. 1 and 2 are correct. 1 and 2 are correct. The astronauts completing their training in the record. They learned how surviving in the space gravity. So 3 and 4 are incorrect. So here to learn does not come here. Learning is the correct answer. Their mission to appear to be in the geo body. So 1 and 2 are correct for the question number 40. Next question number 41. 2 and 3 are correct. Option A. 2. Being an astronaut will enable you achieve the great success in life. If you give up to study now, our mission will be scrabbled. So next 42, question number 42. 2, 3, 4 are correct. So same approach, same identification of gerund and infinitive form. Next question number 43. 43. Option D. 1, 2, 3, 4. We really look to meet alien creatures. Correct one. Many scientists have warned to take this project dangerous journey, but we are not discouraged. Traveling to far away planets involves our lives in a thrill of discovery. However, we won't delay blasting off in the space. So blasting, here is the gerund. So 1, 2, 3, 4 are correct for the question number 43. Let's move on to question number 44. Find out the poem based on the following line. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of knife will do it, it has grown. So on killing a tree is the answer for the question number 45. Option C is the correct answer. 44, option C is the correct answer. Let's take up the question number 45. Identify the figures of speech from the following line. Slowly consuming the earth, rising out of its feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air and water, and out of its leprous hide, sprouting leaves. It's none other than imagery is the correct figures of speech here. For the question number 45, option D is the correct answer. Let's take up the question number 46. Find out the antonym transpire. Transpire, the opposite is secret. Transpire means reveal, confession, open secret. But option A is the correct answer. Transpire, opposition to the antonym, transpire opposite, secret is the answer. Let's take up the question number 47. Identify the word showing the prudent awareness of future possibilities. Prudent awareness of future possibilities. 47. Farsightness, option C is the correct answer. Farsightness is the correct answer, option C. Let's take up the question number 48. Identify the word. Subtle changes or shades of meaning, expression or sound is called nuances. 48. Option B must be the answer. Let's take up the question number 49. Which of the following is not an anagram? Is not an anagram. Here, elbow means bowel. Weaver means reviewer. Replace converted into slippers. Slipper. Section cannot be a anagram. So The answer must be section. Option B is the correct answer. Let's take up the question number 50. Fill in the blank with the suitable option. Raj is in his room. Option A is the correct answer. So 50, we have completed 50 questions so far. So 50 question complete பண்ணிருக்கோம். So continue your studies in the 9th book of second part. Question test number 16க்கு நல்லா படிங்க. நம்ம கன்சாலிடேட்டட் டெஸ்ட் எழுதுவோம், ஒரு 3 ஃபுல் டெஸ்ட் எழுதுவோம். ஸோ அப்போ ரிமைனிங் ஐடியாஸை வந்து நம்ம ஷேர் பண்ணிக்கலாம். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச்.